Now we will be discussing as a background, a close perusal, a close study of the survey of available literature on the subject. Here the names of some books you can take down. One by Brojodulal Chattopadhyay, The Making of Early Medieval India. The other by the eminent historian R.S. Sharma, Early Medieval Indian Society, A Study in Feudalization. Another edited work, we have a very interesting, a readable work, that is a source book of Indian civilization. The names of the four editors are Brojodulal Chattopadhyay, Nihar Ranjan Rai, V.R. Mani, Ranobir Chakraborty. Now all these works, they proclaim the emergence of several regional polities, regional kingdoms during this time, some of which assumed imperial proportions, meaning emerged as empires. Now, quite naturally, the coexistence of these regional powers resulted in military conflicts. And what is once again peculiar is that always military conflicts, military exploits or warfare did not bring about territorial expansion. And some of these powers, such as the Palas and Senas of Bengal and Bihar, the Gurjara Pratiharas of Malwa and Rajputana, the Rashtrakutas of the Deccan, and finally the Cholas in the far south, all remained rooted to their respective regions. You are asking about that regional identity, an unprecedented growth of regional identity. So it must be clear by this time that in the domain of polity, that was quite distinct, quite clear. Now, what about the economic sphere? Here we have to mention the name of R.S. Sharma, who has detected a transformation during this early medieval period. How a transformation, or in what manner? A transformation from money or market economy to natural economy. You must be knowing what is natural economy. Now, ruralization, emphasis on everything rural, that is, importance of villages in very simple language, became the hallmark of the period, and villages emerged as units of production. Now, automatically, a consequence of this, or a concomitant result, was decline of the urban centers of the early historical age. Urban centers meaning towns and cities, and also trade and commerce, commercial networks. And two other new developments. First, remuneration being made in land as a substitute for cash, a very, very important development, and the migration of different social groups to the villages. That was something marked. Now, these developments in the economic sphere brought about, in its turn, changes in the social scenario. A very striking change was the growth of a new social class. What was this new social class? A new social class meaning growth of an intermediary landholding class. Now, this class was the creation of two policies. One, that remuneration which was being made in land instead of cash, and secondly, land grants were made formally to religious establishments, but later on to secular people also. Now, this new class alone cannot comprise the society. There must be some other classes at the end of the social ladder, and they were the peasantry, whose plight, whose condition was absolutely, it was miserable rather, because they were subjected to all sorts of exploitation, such as immobility, forced labor, and payment of rent at exorbitant